Great morning, beautiful people. Today, day 4 of this training is all about empowerment and embodiment. Now, I say that as I put my lip gloss on with my pretty fancy nails, looking great, feeling empowered and ready to deliver this training, and embodying everything about the woman that I want to be. You see, this is about stepping into that version of you that you want to be. Who is that future you that you can see? Who do they want to be? What do they look like? What do they do? What do they want to be, have? And how can she actually hold it all as well? Well, I'm here to help you to step into that next level version of you, just as I have done in the past. This is me holding my hand out to you to join me, to follow me. So, congratulations. You're here watching day 4. I'm assuming that you have watched days 1, 2, and 3. Day 1 was about mindset. Day 2 was about the nervous system. Day 3 was about feminine energy and spirituality. And now day 4, the 4th pillar of my coaching and the programs that I work with women, is about empowerment and embodiment. This is where we're going with this. So congratulations on taking the time to invest in you. I know that as mums, we are busy. You may be working, have a family, trying to fit in all this self-care stuff that everyone keeps telling you're meant to be doing. It's tough if you let it be tough. If you choose to let it be easy, to do the things that need to be done and be in the present moment at all times, life is a breeze. You can glide through feeling great, feeling happy, feeling grateful for where you are, and knowing that you can get through anything that comes your way. You see, I find it hard these days to believe that there are problems in life. We can get through anything that comes up our way. And I'm here to help you to have that belief as well. So I wonder if you can borrow my belief in you until you're ready to have that yourself. All right, let's get into it. So today is about stepping fully into your power. This is where you shift from knowing to embodying, from learning to leading, and from just surviving to thriving. It's really exciting. So I want to remind you that transformation only happens when you commit to it. When you decide, you act, and you commit. And I'll speak more into that in a moment. So I want to start talking about what are the biggest blocks that are actually holding women back in leading that life that they want to live. The thing is, and I'm going to call you out here, if you're not living that life that you want to live, you're not stuck. It's just that you're repeating those patterns that feel safe, that are not propelling you forwards into that life that you want to live. And that's because you've experienced these same patterns for so long that is sort of all you know for now. That's where your body feels comfortable. To step out of those patterns feels uncomfortable again. So it's about choosing the uncomfortable situation you want to be in. How you feel now is shit. It's going to feel shit to change. And though on the other side of that change, I know that you're going to feel fucking amazing. Because that's the life you want to live. So what are some of the common blocks for women and how do they actually show up? Self-sabotage. Yep. We all have this. So you know what you need to do, but you don't do it. Or you start doing the right things like going to the gym and then you stop doing it. This may look like procrastination, giving up, perfectionism, or thinking that it's not enough. So I'm going to the gym, but I'm not actually doing enough. I'm not showing up for myself. Or I've had a list of everything I needed to do in my day as a mum, as a working mum on the weekend, maybe, or just at work, but I haven't done enough on that list. If I'm not doing the things that are going to get me to where I need to be, I may as well give up now. What's the point in even trying? That is self-sabotage. We've all done that before. Fear. So fear is the next one. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of judgment. That is huge. Now, fear is just an indicator that you're actually stepping into a new territory. You're leveling up in your life. I actually have learnt to really love fear, to love those uncomfortable feelings of shit, I don't know what's going to happen next. Though I'm going to hold on, I'm going to trust that I know how to do this, and I'm going to step into that next level version of myself. I would not be here running a successful coaching business and doing those things that I love and changing women's lives if I had not have stepped into those uncomfortable situations and into that fear. I have had fear of failure, fear of success, fear of judgment. It still pops up for me. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We will always still have these things come up. It's at a different level though. Different level, same devil. So another common block is people pleasing, saying yes when you mean no, overcommitting to things, feeling guilty for prioritizing ourselves. Yeah, we all do this one too. So people pleasing is about worrying what other people want, giving them what they want so that then you feel good. The thing is, it ultimately drains us. It's about doing what you want to do first to be able to then feel great, to be able to give back to others. So we need to flip that thinking. So I'd love for you to have a think, grab a piece of paper and a pen, pause this video if you need to go grab one. And I want you to do a little bit of journaling for me. This is to identify your biggest block. So which of these do you resonate most with? So this is either self-sabotage, fear, or people pleasing. I would love if you can comment in the video below or below the video and let me know what's coming up for you. Let's talk about it. Let's work through this. So identify your biggest block. And then what is one belief that is keeping this pattern in place? So for example, if you struggle with people pleasing, is it because you believe that I need to keep everyone else happy? Or I won't feel good until other people feel good? Have a think about that. So another example would be a belief for self-sabotage. Maybe I believe I always give up anyway, so I may as well give up now. Or fear. If we think about fear, a belief for fear would be, I believe that people are going to think that I'm up myself if I post that on social media, so I'm not going to do that. I had to move past that fear. Does it really matter what other people think? No. I'm helping people. I'm loving what I do and stepping past that fear and going, not everyone is going to like me, was a huge thing. Gave me so much empowerment, so much confidence that I know my stuff. I'm a phenomenal coach and I can do this. So feel that fear and do it anyway. So pause the video, have a bit of a write down of that. So then come back and we're going to talk about, where are we? Owning your worth, setting boundaries, and taking action. Do this stuff. So you don't become confident and empowered by waiting for the right moment. You decide you act, and you commit. It's exactly what I had to do. My biggest example that comes to mind is actually resigning from my permanent nursing position. It felt right. I felt like I needed to do it, and I kept second guessing myself. It was the fear of failure. It was also people pleasing because I didn't want to let my boss or anyone at work down by resigning. I'd been told, and it had been made clear, that they were not happy for me to resign. I decided. I went with my gut. I did what felt right. I acted. I sent an email to say this is my resignation. And then I committed, did the paperwork, did all that stuff, and had my last shift. And it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I can still pick up casual shifts. I can still have my passion and love for helping others through nursing. And though letting go of that feeling of people pleasing, fear of failure, the other one, self-sabotage, because I kept saying, I'm going to do this, I'm not going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to not do this. I followed through. There was no self-sabotage there. So deciding, acting, and committing, write that down. Owning your worth. So confidence isn't something you wait for, it's something you step into. Have a think about that for a moment. Confidence is actually just about doing the thing. Feel the fear, do it anyway. Feel those uncomfortable feelings. That's confidence. So I'd love you to answer this question in your journal on the piece of paper. If you fully believed in your worth, what would be different in your life? So pause this video and journal into that for a while. All right, so the next thing I want to talk to you about is setting boundaries. So boundaries protect our time, our energy, and our emotions. So often we can just be going through our day-to-day from task to task, this to that. We don't even realize that our energy is being leaked out somewhere. It may be to a coworker that you're spending too much time talking to because you're a people pleaser and you just want to listen to what they're saying. You don't want to say, oh no, I need to go, because then they might think you don't like them. You need everyone to like you. You need to protect your energy. You don't need to be there listening to this conversation. You need to go and do what you need to do. Not everyone is going to like you. That's another example for that. Boundaries around phones or the TVs. These are boundaries that you set for yourself. How much time are you spending doom scrolling on your phone when there's other things that your energy can be going to? Do you take on other people's emotions? This is something that was huge for me, especially when it came to like being at home and my husband. I would take on his emotions. If he got frustrated at the kids or was frustrated at work, that's it. I automatically felt it. I was this big empath, and I would take on his emotions as well. And they're not my emotions to take on at all. Let him feel that way. That's not me. So some ways you can get around this is by practicing saying, that doesn't work for me. Let me get back to you. So this is with regards to if someone asks you to do something and you saying yes all the time. Just practice saying no, or I need to go now. Simple things. Taking action. So empowerment is all about no more waiting for things, you go and get it. No more overthinking about things. Just take action. Feel those feelings and just do it. Action is actually what rewires your brain by doing those things, like going to the gym, going for the walk. Okay, so I want you to journal into another question. Write this down. The version of you who has everything she wants. So the version of you who has everything she wants. What is she doing daily that you're not? What is she doing daily that you're not? Write that down. Pop it in the comments below. I'd love to know what comes up for you there. Now, I want to do a little bit of a practice, a little exercise now, which is what I like to call a future self-actualization or activation. So this is about picturing that highest version of you. What do you want your life to look like? So sit nice and comfortably. Sit up straight with your back straight as you can, or even if you're lying down, you can do this lying down as well. Just in a comfortable position. Wriggle your body out, any knots or tension within your body. And I want you to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Fill up the belly fully. Slowly out and a ha breath. And one more in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel your body starting to relax into this present moment, in through the nose and out through the mouth. There's nowhere else you need to be right now. Nothing else you need to be doing. Close your eyes. And I want you to picture the highest version of you. This best version of yourself. That woman that you are going to be one day. What does she look like? What does her hair look like? What clothes is she wearing? Shoes? How's her skin and her posture? How does she carry herself? How does she show up in this world? And how does she handle challenges that come her way? Does she move through those challenges, those changes in her days or in her life with ease? Realizing that it's just about being in the moment and choosing what that next step is going to be. Now that you've seen this highest version of yourself, open your eyes and write down in your piece of paper or journal, what is one action that you can take today that your future self will thank you for? Share that in the comments or flick me a DM. Just let me know. I'd love to hear from you. What's coming up around this? All right, let's talk about embodying confidence, clarity, and self-leadership. So it's not about just thinking differently to be your best version of yourself. It's about showing up differently. It's the physiological differences. So how are you showing up in a room? What's your posture like? Like if I'm presenting this presentation here and I'm just like this. So today we're going to talk about embodiment and empowerment. Like how is that? That's not showing up as the best version of me. Instead, it's about owning who you are. Delivering the education, the skills, the knowledge that I have. And taking up space unapologetically. I think I just spat actually. Owning it. Making decisions with certainty. Deciding, acting, and committing. You are worth it. And when you start to take action, that's when you start to believe in that self-worth, in that self-love. So decide who you want to be. What does that version of you actually look like? Who is she? How does she show up in this world? Act. Take action today towards what it is that you want. And commit. No more playing small. No more just being that little person out the back of the room. You hold the power within you to do so much in this life. So choose empowerment. Choose you. And step into that power. All right, I'd love you to do this empowerment activation with me right now. Wonder if I can do this standing up or if I'm going to be, too tall. That'll be a first. Look, I'm going to stand up. Here we go. Look. Oh, you can see my pretty, do you like my sheet behind? Like this is me embodying the best version of myself. And now I'm sharing honestly and vulnerably. That's a sheet. And I've just put my picture there. Look, I'm just making it happen. Just take action and do. All right. So stand up, step forwards. I want your posture to be up and proud. Shoulders back, standing up. How does that feel for you? It may feel uncomfortable. Although you look confident, powerful, this is it. It's about living as this version of yourself always. I want you to repeat after me. I choose to step into my power. I am worthy. I am enough. I am unstoppable. How does that feel? I choose to step into my power. I am worthy. I am enough. I am unstoppable. I love it. All right, I'm going to sit down now. I'm going to fix this up. And look, that might feel really uncomfortable for you. This is great. This is it. This is you stepping into that best version of yourself. It will feel uncomfortable. It may feel silly. That is great. Do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. All right, so now what to do? I want you to take action. Take action for yourself. Who do you want to be? Are you going to stay where you are right now, feeling sorry for yourself, thinking of all the things that you could be doing and not actually doing them? Because there's a version of you inside that I know knows you can do it. So what is that thing that you can decide on, act on, and commit to today? Let me know. Drop in your takeaways in this group. Reach out if I can help you. And if you do want to go deeper, I have my 4-week The Journey Back to You that starts this coming Monday. 4 weeks, 4 group coaching sessions. It's all about the 4 topics that we've spoken about in these 4 days training. This is where you go deeper, work out what's been stopping you, those limiting beliefs, those negative emotions, and step into who it is that you want to be in your life. I give you the tools and techniques to be able to do that, and I support you and guide you along this. I'd love to know what your biggest takeaway from today is, or even from the whole 4 days of training. Please reach out. I have my private coaching that I do as well. I do breathwork sessions, monthly women's circles, workshops as well. Reach out. If there's something that I can support you with, I'm here. I'm so proud of you for being a part of this training, for watching this and showing up for yourself. And I wonder what you can step into next. Have a great day. See ya.